Right, welcome back to the museum. Not much of an intro this time, you just see me buying some seed. Because I realise I'm about to start seeding this, and I haven't got enough seed to do both. So we're just going to go and pick up some, I'm also going this way, seeds from the store. I'm going to take the Model D down with me. It's not the most exciting of the tractors we got, but it will do the job. Hopefully it will pull the trailer okay. Yes, off screen I finished cultivating that field. I'll just chuck all the fertilizer into the corner and we get this thing hooked up. We hope. I like to take note that our equipment here, it's good advertising. They see the stuff actually work, and hopefully someone will come here. That didn't seem too good. It sort of went up on its nose. I hope I can actually take this. Let's have a look, see what's happening. Can we get round? Yeah. Oh, we'll find out. If we have to call another track, then we have to call another track. Well, we're going to take this one, and we'll start seeding. I've got the Ursus. It's got seed on the John Deere. It's only half full, so I think it might be time just to make sure we've got enough, because we want to make another big meadow. Make a meadow here with just grass on, which would be the other half of this top grass area. It's actually to cut down the amount of grass we've got and make one large for us, field. I don't know, this might be a little bit too slow. I think we will change it. We'll take that Oliver. I think this might be a bit too iffy to take this. Much as I'd like to get this one out, we'll take old Ollie out. Might be a little bit close in here. I might have parked it in slightly the wrong place, but never mind. Oh, of course, we parked so we'll work behind it. So we couldn't get out very well. Right, we'll take this one. Now we finally found a job for this one, of course, and I'm hoping that will tow that trailer at the right height. If not, I think in what you sound a little bit more modern. If you hear any banging or hammering in the background, we've got our flat rope is being replaced. We've got a small flat rope over the extension on the kitchen. Oh, that should be alright. So yeah, it's a little bit tipped up, but I think we can get away with this. This should be a little bit better to use, and I still want to move this stuff off the grass here, and the camping will be starting in a couple of days time, or a couple of transitions time. I'll just open this up ready. Got a little bit far away there. Oh man. Now I know what my driver's like. I'm going to make certain I've got best chance of getting through here, because this is quite a large tractor. So the stuff we use, this is one of the larger ones physically, but it's got a bit more oomph, a bit more speed than some of the others. Oh, she's back again. She's always here. Must like it here, or if that she ain't got much else to occupy her time. Yeah. This is the one what does this tractor Oliver isn't too good on certain bits of kit and it hasn't got any mobile instruments either, which is a bit of a shame. Especially after going to raptures last week over the little Fiat crawler with not many instruments, it's true, but every one of them is working. We can get out of here. Now I don't know, have we got a beacon on here? So can't see. No, we ain't. So what we better do is just put the 4 ways on. Oh, we have got 4 ways. Yeah, we have got 4 ways. Better be safe. So we can turn that one off because that's going to make any difference. I do like this advanced light HUD which come out. It shows everything. It shows position lights. All these flashes there, I think, are from the flasher HUD. I haven't tried it as yet with just that advanced. I forget what's actually called, advanced light hub. That was the last one to come out of the light ones. It's better than the one I had before, shall we put it like that. It shows more, and actually just by looking there I can see what's on. Doesn't help with this old stuff because you don't always know if the stuff that shows us on is actually attached to the vehicle. This is doing quite a nice speed. Let's just wrong. Oh, I haven't got round to putting that. Cruise control mod in. I meant to do that. If I got Gearbox on, I use the cruise control add-ons from Gearbox. But if I haven't, then I will be using this extra one. Right, we better just turn there. Better just signal that we are going to turn this way. This funny drive without any mirrors whatsoever. I know how bad Giant's mirrors are, but without any at all. Although we have got a radio. That's alright, nothing there. And we're trying to make a seed this time. Let's see, I think again this mod was off the mod hub. And I actually saw a species using. I normally use the slow tide one, but I thought I'd give this one a try. No, of course there's no brake. I haven't got Gearbox mod on. Good reason for not having Gearbox mod on, because some of this stuff would not like it at all. We've got 7 bags of seed. That should keep us going. These are slightly bigger bags than what we were using. Actually, I think we're probably a bit too big. So I like the ones with slow tides done. I always put that mod on if I want to do manual seed handling on a smaller farm. Always put slow tides in. They're still on here, and I will keep it in because I've got a choice now. Makes a seed, and choice is everything. They tell me they're wrong, but that's what they tell me. Well, that's it. And one on the top, and just strap it. I shall strap. I shan't bother the net. Should get away with strapping these. These actually ride slightly, or look, they might ride slightly better than slow tides, but nothing against the slow tides mod. Although, of course, that does that, which spoils the effect completely. These are well modelled, I will say that. It's just... Oh, let go. Let's see what that does. Yeah, it goes over top, it's alright. Over top, yeah. No, they shouldn't move anywhere. It's on our account. We have an account with the garages, but probably as well with the amount of stuff we buy. I'm not going to look behind the chair badly or well us running. I don't want to know. And we get this done and we make a start on seed in that field. We have one of the volunteers doing one lot, and I'll do and I'll use the other. I'll use the Ursus, and the little Model A will be driven by one of the volunteers. We hope. I'm not certain yet whether it will work. How well this kit works with something I very, very rarely use, which is hard worker. But it looks like a job for hard work on this. Don't really know why Bob got the four-way flashes going, because I'm as quick as the traffic. Just put it on the cruise controller. Realised my fingers were running. I was wearing out. Keyboard, nothing I normally do on this series. I like on the smaller stuff the keyboard rather than the steering wheel. Especially the open cab stuff. It's right, what else we got to talk about? Well, I think on other videos I mentioned the JCB in 19, which I'm personally looking forward to, because that's going to be a jack of all trades. I think I better slow down a bit. Just slow down at about 23 mile an hour. That looks better. There's nothing behind us. We're coming up to the hill. Also, for picking this particular tractor, we're going to make this hill a bit better. I did think about using the W9, but I've grown a love with that particular model. Too many silly little things wrong with it. Oh, for me anyway. Far too powerful for the brake horsepower figures to be believed. And as for the fuel capacity it had, since cut down by yours truly. Can never do that to shut them, but I could quite often do it to open them, get both up together. Close them off again because I hear Stu Bates in town. I don't want him gate crashing. God, no need to wear a collar and tie, mate, not just to come here. Actually, best if you don't, because it's a mucky place. Oh, she's seen enough, Blondie. I'm looking forward to using some of this halves equipment. Now, no matter what happens, however long this takes, this will take a while. I will do 1 full year on this before I give up on the museum. It will go eventually. Well, I'm going to leave him here for now. Oh, can we pick one of these out? Yes. Never too certain how these are going to work. Straps. Sometimes it seems one strap will do the whole thing. Other times doesn't know. Oh, we got them in there. Should be full now. Better just drop this back on the trailer, because if not I'll just forget it. And I better strap it back on. Oh, well, meant to be about there here. Just strap it again. Right, we're going to try this one on hard work. No idea how well it'll work. First we've got to get this started. I take it we'll do hard work. Let's have a look. Yeah, according to this it will. Well, let's go with it for one lap. I think I'm going to slow him down a little bit. Oh, he slowed down anyways on the cord. Ooh. Let's find the hard work. So, we can't put it in there. Perhaps you don't pull this one. Take it off hard work and try it. No, it's hard work, but it doesn't like. Working perfectly well if I do it. Oh. Must be a... Oh, I think that's because this isn't that flat. No. We missed the... edge of the field there. Because one thing I'd forgotten about, this thing isn't actually square. I will have some bits to fill in, but let's see what happens. What happens when it gets a bit... Oh, you can see from here, look, it's a bit up and down. Sorry about the whistle. Oh, your hair, it's a bit difficult here just to get it through. Now, there's no four-wheel drive, diff locks or anything on this tractor. What you see is what you get. Right, that'll do. Right, we'll hop off here. She's working at the moment. We'll get this one done. Now I decided I'd better drive this particular seeder. This is the one that doesn't work conventionally. But first we've got to get the Ursa started. So you bring a good book with you. Wait for it, and we'll wait. This is one that would be nice to have the gearbox mod with. We'll just have a look. I think that's right. That should be on. Get into cab. This is a one by, well, developed by Chaos Knight, made by Chaos Knight for SOB modding, Powerball Mod Central, Modding Central, and I think we have a link to it on PCSG. I'm not certain anymore. Some of our links seem to go on AWOL, and I haven't got the admin ability to get in there and redo them, so I'm having to leave that and hope Wonka will find out what's up. Are we there yet? Yes, we're there. Now we have to remember there's X on this one. Oh, looks like the I want to run. I'm going to bring in. Yeah, and before someone says, yes, I know this would not have GPS, but it has now. Get used to it, as they say. I'm using GPS with it. Oh, there's a nasty offset there. Get rid of that. I think that should do. Just it makes it a little bit simpler for me. And I'm a simple soul, you know. Drop it in, there we go. Bit quick, so we're slower down. I don't want to see them much more, about 4 or 5 miles an hour. A, so I can keep up with what's happening, and B, that we don't miss too much. This should actually see slightly better than that. That Hassia, of course, was in the Classic Farm Pack originally on, I think it's FS13, 2013. That's where I first come across it anyway. Now it's released by John for Farming 15, and it's been, the full pack, I think bar one item has been worked on to make it 17 appliant. I forget the guy's name who's done it, but he's done a good job. But that isn't the best seeder in the world. That's the one I chose to. Oh god, I've got to back up here. No, I hate backing this one. This seeder is a pig to back. As you can see, it's worse than a dolly. I'll tell you. What I'll do is I'll do some headlands at the end. We'll get it somewhere near now. Get some headlands done right at the end, and fill in the bits where missed. Alfalfa, I'm not certain how I'm going to use alfalfa. I'm not certain, but I think you mow it. I will have to check with Darren. He will be about and tell me. I have used alfalfa, and that was I think that's a crop you chaffed in 15 on the old ridge. or you could use it as a green mulch if I remember correctly. I think I chaffed and put into bunkers and solid silos. One of the things is this hasn't got the best turning circle in the world, so what I shall do is do every second one. That'd be a little bit easier, I fancy. Then we've got to do the same again, so with the next field, well, what will become the next field down, which will be done in grass. Oh yeah, she's still going well. She's going a bit quicker than I am. Well, I think this is the slightly more powerful tractor, but definitely not built for speed. It could speed up a little bit now, I think. Get it closer to the speed she's doing. She's up to 8 miles an hour in places. We're probably turning at the moment. I'm going to keep the cedar down because that's going to be just simplifies Matt's bit, and I won't forget it. He said hopefully. I'm saying everything hopefully at the moment. Actually, I think this is slightly wider than 2.8 as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know. The wheels are about 3, but it looks at the actual sowing distance. That's about right. This is one of those mods, the GPS mod. I hope makes it over to 19, but I don't think that. The author's doing a lot of work for Farming Sim. No, I think he's working on cattle and crops, I believe. I saw somewhere anyway, someone saying about it. Was it upside down and it? Yeah. Making some wonderful mods. I see some of his work, hopefully with his permission, being worked on still and being brought out as improved versions. Upside Down is another one of those more authors who has done some brilliant work on scripting. I think that's his and Decker's work originally what got me interested in how good scripting could make this game. I'm soon going to stop the pond here. I think a couple more passes. Needn't actually gone to get that extra seed, but it looks like, but there it better be stocked for next year. Although I may not be doing this the next year, I want to make sure it's all ready to go. Well, I think we better just move these bales. They should have rotted away, I would have thought by now. Well, not something but the hay, but the grass should have done. Seasons and grass do not go together. Oh yes, that's one thing I was going to mention. One of the people on PCSG was inquiring on a private message, I won't mention who it is, but inquiring why on one of Stevie's maps there grass was disappearing. No, it didn't mention the fact that season, but that sort of hit a bell. Well, I think it was I was making yesterday's video. The video I made yesterday, not the one for yesterday. That they were probably using seasons, and that would answer it. So in case anybody still don't know, grass and seasons do not work well together. It's deliberate. Relimus has correctly said that grass was not fed much to animals in its pure form. It rots if you leave it too long. And remember, on a 6-day season, for example, whoa, no, I think I better finish her off now, so we just get in there. There we are, thank you very much. You are relieved of duty. Just move this out of the way. These are just dummies, by the way, these fill tanks. So we'll finish off with this one. We should get this done on this episode. I do this one here. Is that meal? Don't that look very level? Well, we'll find out. Should still be down. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, yeah, that's down. I think we could have fun and games joining up with those two, but we've got a good third of the field, if not half of the field, done by a volunteer. Yes, I was talking about grass. Grass will rot within a couple of days, and I was saying on a 6-day season, remember each day in game is equal to about a fortnight out of game. Not the shooting game fortnight. This is 2 weeks. So you're not just doing for the period you think you are. You're doing for a lot longer period. And grass will definitely rot within that time. It doesn't matter what you do with it. If you buy it, it will rot. Unless, well, there's a couple of ways you can get over it. One, if you've got loose grass silos or solid systems which take loose grass, it won't rot in silos. They were thinking about working on that, but I think they gave up on the idea. Just come down here. I think if you listen carefully, you might be here in the background. They're putting the inner skin. They put the decking down on a flat roof, and they're putting the inner skin on, and that it's a lot of heat involved. So you might be hear the blowtorch working. I know I can, so I'm guessing that you can. Let me go. Yes, I was saying about the grass. It's deliberate. He's also asking about why sheep. I think weren't breeding. Well, sheep in seasons only breed in the spring. Cows in the summer. Pigs no breed all the year round. So I don't do a lot of pig work. I'm lazy. It's a lot of effort to get pigs going. I would like to have tried one farm just as a modern pig farm, but I never got round to it. Well, I'm going to come in here. I need to finish this bit off. It's just to get this done here. Oh, we've got that bit we missed out at the edge there. We might just try and see if we can get that going. I'm going to go right across here because I'm not certain if this bit ahead of us. No, it's alright. So I'm going to turn now. Oh, that's here somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah, here we are. For some reason this bit here didn't take. No, I don't know if it will with this one. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, for some reason that Hassia seed, I didn't want to seed that, but the Minnesota Molyneux or whatever it's called, I think that's what it's called, will work. I'll get back in the cab. I will unhook the, I'll disconnect the seeder if we just come up here. I might better do this freehand. That's probably asking for trouble actually, but we're going to try. Yeah, so what Reynolds done it. I know you need grass for cows to get maximum production, and I actually stopped using the hay for grass mod again and gone back on most of my maps to using grass, ash grass, and that's it. One very good reason, the grazing mod is one very good reason. If that's on, you need to keep the things fairly standard. During the winter, when there is no grass, the cows, you can actually get a bit more money for your milk. I'm not saying you get more money or you get more milk, but that works out, so it makes up for the fact there's no grass. Reynolds had thought of that and knew that the howls of protest they'd get if they didn't do something. And as yet there's no word on whether they will be doing seasons for 19. I think they know what they're going to do, but they're not telling yet. I hope they do, and I hope they also do the grazing mod as theirs, compaction mod, and one or two others. I hope they carry on producing those. But of course, as you should all know, one of the leads of Reynolds was given a job, offered a job which he took at Giants. So he's actually busy working on that, but he's also still working on the rest of the Reynolds stuff. Although Real Logger is taking on more, doing more and more of the stuff now. Very talented crew, they are. You could get to hate them in the end, you know, they're that talented. That's like me and Mark DuPont, and I've only remembered his name. I had troubles that the other week. I could not remember Mark's name. Now he's the guy who runs with no mods, nothing shown on his top. He always runs. Let's just do it. I'm going to keep trying to turn glance off now. I won't need that at the moment. He always runs like this. Oh, not quite like this. He also has. Oh, I need to bring this back so I can finish off how he runs. Now we can run as Mark. And we're going to try a couple of passes, just run a la Mark Pont. Oh, hit the wrong button. Now it's going to be quicker for where we are here for me to run back down, because by the time I've circled through them all, because I think my little tracker thing on there, I only got that set up very roughly. Where is it? Oh, there. You can hear this one miles off. It's a bit too loud, really, but we're going to leave it now. What I meant to hit was that. I'm going to come up cab so I can actually see where it's up. Well, that is down there, right. And we just finish this field off without the HUD up. Just to show I can do it, I care not to. Who am I kidding? Didn't actually look, because this one has no working instruments. For the plain and simple reason, there's no instruments on it at all. There's a light, and I don't know if that goes on or off as goes. I don't think many of the controls actually. Well, we know the wheel does it. It does on all of them. And because we've got no haven't got the gearbox mods, we don't know if the gear stick moves, but it doesn't look like anything much moves on there, but it doesn't matter. This is the Model A and my two favourite small old tractor mods. Especially once I've slowed this thing down and got it up to 100 forget what I think. Did I just slow this one down? I think in both gearbox and non-gearbox mode. But it's easy to do because it's got the gearbox details built into the mod. It's so simple to do, this one. But it took off like a Formula 1 car in its plain state. The only problem I find with this one is I prefer slightly better mud skin, but that really is, or dirt skin, but that's really has been a bit picky. And I'd like it to look like a field marshal, but that's being very picky. There, as you see, I can do a marked upon. Only a couple more passes to go after this. Then I need to hook up the chisel plough just to go around the outline of what I want the next field to be. You see, for me, this is a massive field. This is big. I hope I don't have to cut this with a one-row forage harvester. I will be a long time on this field. May even be a case of bringing in contractors onto the museum to do it for us. But we have got several in the Massey pack I've never used, and we might try in there, see if anything in there works. But Miles has got no problem, although I only got that sickle mower. That's not too bad. I quite enjoy using the sickle mower. And once I'm on to, I use Pro Seed on about everything, but I have to switch it off for this seeder because it cannot figure out why it doesn't raise and lower. All it does is it lifts the little shoots for the seed to go into the ground. Okay, look at the exhaust now. Is that actually a bandage on there, or is that strapped as it should be? To me, I don't think there's some baler wire on there. Oh, it looks like we did get all this side. Let's have a walk of this side here. Yeah, I think we've got that. I think we've got that good enough. What about that? Yes, I'm rather pleased with that. Oh, we missed a little bit here as well, but alright, we're going to put this, we'll leave the cedar out because we're going to need that soon. That can actually stay where it is now. I will be putting my toys away before we get into winter or even autumn. I like hair on that thing. Let's have a look at this. No, it's a proper band in there. I thought it looks a bit like, when you look at it from the driver's seat, it looks a bit like this wire going across. Can I show you what I mean? No, wrong one. Wrong one. Just hit the wrong buttons again. It's Alt Shift. That's it. Control Shift. No, I can't remember what the secondary. Oh, because I need to be in it, don't I? Idiot. Having hours of fun on here. I'm on the wrong one there, is it? No. Oh, because it won't show. I've got the HUD off. Oh boy, that's it. This is the one I want. Get rid of the rest of this now. Don't want that. That can be switched off. We look here. It looks like it's almost held together with wire, but it isn't. It's a proper bit. I can't figure out see what that is there. I get distracted by these sort of things. Yeah, there is a band that holds it in place, but it doesn't show too well from here, from this angle. Anyway, right now we got. What do I do with the chisel plow? That's the next question. Oh, that's right. It got messed up, so I had to reset it now. Where's the Fiat? Did I do the Fiat at this end? Yes, here we are. A job for you again. Just turn that off again, because I want to just... Yeah, even that ignition light. And you can see better here. That is the dial on the right to the left of the screen on the dash. That's definitely an amp meter, and if we speed the engine up, the amps go up a bit. That shows it's charging the battery. Know a little bit about those. There was a lot of them on old motorcycles. Next one will be fuel gauge. Don't think we can see that too well. We can't. I'm just trying to. Yeah, here we are. Yes, that looks like fuel gauge, but it looks like it's not reading quite correctly. Too much about. Anyway, not to worry. I mustn't go into raptures over this one again. I use a chisel plow to go around. It's a bit quicker and easier to go around the edges. Go around 2 or 3 times with it, and I've got my headland done. And I can then work better within that boundary I made. Right, we've got this now. What I want to do is go up to the field we've just done and put an edge near enough parallel to that. I'm not too worried if it's not square or what shape it ends up. That's one thing. No, he hasn't. No, I just wondered if the switch there actually worked on it. It looks like ignition switch right to the right hand side, the dash, and a little switch just to turn. I don't think it is, no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow the path round. I think I'm coming out of cab to do this because it's gonna be a lot simpler now. We want this on to Y, don't we? Yeah. And I want to go forward a little bit more from there. Put it there. Drop it in. This wants to be grass, so I'm going to go down to about the trailer, I think, then go across. We have a fairly big grass field. We can always play with it a bit later. Yeah, about here. Left it. I'm not getting a very good straight furrow here. Grandfather would be very upset with me if he could see me ploughing this. So what we're going to do, I think, is just bring this in. take that all, new it across to where we are. Yeah, we go straight across there. Drop it in. And follow the little green line when I remember to engage. Brian. And this is going to be our work for the next couple of 3 episodes, getting this done. This is going to be another big field. You see, we've left a lot there for camping and for resetting vehicles on. I think we'll stop about here, I think. I have to remember to let this actually lift in its own good time. It's a slow lift. No, drop it in again. No, let's have it up. Phil, turn at 90 degrees. Now where's it going? No, I don't think it's going to be too far out there. And just follow this up a bit. So again, I'm not worried about what shape this field ends up, as long as it's roughly field shaped. Well, if you think about it, it has to be field shaped, but I make it into a field. It's the work on this. I keep looking at this model, and the more I look at it, the more I like it. It's really well done. So I'm not normally a fan of crawlers, but this one I make an exception for. Right, let's stop there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other side of that. The big problem on with these is trying to line these things up. I think if we actually can line up with that, or somewhere near there, we won't be far adrift. I'm not gonna do anything else to this off screen this time. I'm gonna come back and we will do some more ploughing. Right, if we turn that 90 degree again now. See if we can come up there and see roughly where we're aiming. About there. Now we bring it over a bit, over to there. Just take it out a little bit. Bring it in a bit more. As far in as that'll go. Well, go with that. I'm gonna lock that into there, and hopefully it will do what I want it to, which is follow that to get a straight line across there. Odd shaped field. Beautiful. And away we go. Get back to cab whilst we're doing this. And yes, I've got most of the HUD back up again. We must get it all up. I'm hoping I've lined this up about right. Well, it's showing that we must be hitting something because the beep has just gone up on GPS on us near the edge of the field. Yes, this will do nicely. I'll take it off cruise and just ease it forward like that. Lift it up again. And as we've got the line going this way, we'll do a couple more down here. And this is another reason I like this. It's a bit awkward to control, but when you want to turn complete 180 degrees Nothing much can beat it. Right, I think I'm going to end here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider leaving a like. I will just finish doing the headland off, then we'll get one of the moldboard plows on next time. The one I think we were using before will do. I may get, basically, I can get 2 tracks on, see if I can get hard worker to follow one side here. Well, probably this side. And just see what happens. It can only throw a wobbly. Use one of the classic pack tractors. I think. Oh, what we'll do is we'll go along here next. But I'm saying my sweet goodbyes, and I want to have a look here. Oh, it's no good really trying to do that, is it? Drop it in and see what happens. I'm going to drop the speed right down while I'm going along here. Alright, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, and you, for some unaccountable reason, happen to like what you have seen, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to be aboard. There's always room for one more. Any questions, queries, comments, suggestions, old mods you'd like, you know where they are, before they're not on craploader.net, link me to them and I'll see what I can do. Tractors, will probably not, because I've got so many tractors here, I can't show them all up. I've got a folder full of tractors. But some of the other stuff I'm interested in. And if you know of anybody who has made a workable field marshal for 17, that's one tractor I will take a link to. And I also, even on that, I will take a link to craploader.net, because I'd love to get a working field marshal. The last one I had was on 13, and I may just, when I get a few minutes, I may just do an extra episode just showing that off a bit. I've still got the mod somewhere. Right, let's just wind this around. That should do it. What we missed we'll just go over later. Catch. So without further ado, it's Mammoth and cheerio for now. Cheerio.